Hello, my fellow donkeys. Take a seat, make yourselves at home. You're in a safe place. Today, we're diving into the true way of playing The Witcher 3. No, not by casually spamming fast attacks on normal difficulty like the filthy casual ghouls that you are. I'm talking about Death March. The mode where every harpy feels like a mini-boss, every fight demands preparation, and every mistake gets you folded like me when I face a level 25 dragon and Velen. Seriously. Who thought that was a good idea? So lean back, grab your swallow potion, and let's talk about why Death March difficulty is the true way to play this game. And don't worry, there won't be spoilers. Yes, this game is nearly a decade old, but I see no point in ruining it for those who haven't played it yet. Honestly, the story is peak on any difficulty. My history with the Chat of Rivia started back in 2019. After years of ignoring the game, I finally gave in and gave it a shot, and it was amazing. I became a casual fan, always holding a warm place for this masterpiece in my heart. But recently, I found myself bored, with no friends or new games to play. Depressing, I know. So I thought, why not revisit The Witcher 3, this time with the next-gen update? And since I'm a genius, I figured, let's spice things up. What's the worst that could happen if I play on the hardest difficulty? Oh boy, I was wrong. First of all, I sucked. I played like a Make-A-Wish Witcher. I missed my spells more than I like to admit, swung my sword around like I was reenacting the bathtub scene with my homies, and got absolutely demolished by ghouls. And let me tell you something, I hate those evil little Redditors, truly from the bottom of my heart. On my first playthrough, on normal difficulty like a scrub, I felt like an unstoppable superhero. I ran into fights without a care, and eventually all bosses felt the same. Spam attacks, dodge a little, win. The game was still incredible, but I never truly understood what it meant to be a Witcher. Death March? Oh, it humbled me real fast. Losing to ghouls over and over at the start. Yeah, that was a reality check. Suddenly Alchemy mattered. I actually had to invest skill points into it, something I completely ignored in 2019 because I only bothered crafting potions when the story forced me to. Now every piece of loot mattered, not just swords and glyphs. And exploration? Oh, I really started paying attention to the world this time around. But then I noticed something. There are way too many bandit camps. Like, I get it, the Witcher world is a hellscape, but every other guy on this continent is a bandit. At this point, the real monsters aren't drowners or wraiths, it's the endless supply of unemployed dudes with crossbows. Speaking of drowners, every single enemy, even the weakest ones, now felt like an actual threat. This made the game way more immersive because for the first time, monsters actually felt like monsters. When a drowner can rip you apart in seconds, suddenly Geralt's whole "I charge money to kill these things" policy makes perfect sense. And that feeling of danger never goes away. Even late game enemies can one-shot you if you mess up, which forces you to stay on your toes at all times. There's no mindless button mashing here. Every fight is a dance, a test of reflexes and strategy. And let me tell you, finally winning a tough battle on Death March, that rush is unbeatable. Let's take a moment for a formal apology. Dear Potions and Oils, I was not familiar with your game. Geralt, oil up.
Ding, ding.
We have a vampire to slay. When I first played The Witcher 3, I never used potions. If I took damage, I'd just meditate and boom, full health bar. On Death March? Yeah, good luck with that. Meditation doesn't heal you, so now potions and skill points actually make a huge difference. Having the right oil for a fight? Game changing. Swallow potion?
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Life-saving. Every little preparation step that I once ignored now made my life 1,000,000 times easier. And let's talk about abilities for a second because wow, I used to be blind to their true power. On normal difficulty, I wouldn't even glance at a skill that gives me 30% health on potion use. But on Death March, that's life-changing. That's the difference between dying in 2 hits or actually standing a chance. I swear, playing like this makes me feel like a junkie under a bridge, constantly popping mysterious potions just to keep going. But hey, in the world of The Witcher, maybe the local junkie has a potion that gives 20% extra damage against cops. Sorry, I mean drowners. And it's not just potions. Suddenly, every bomb decoction becomes part of your arsenal. You're no longer just swinging a sword. You're a true monster hunter, using every tool at your disposal to survive. But you know what doesn't get better? Roach. I swear, that horse has a talent for disappointment. Getting stuck on fences, appearing in weird places, refusing to cooperate, he's almost as unreliable as me. On the flip side, playing The Witcher 3 again reminded me of one of the greatest truths of gaming. Gwent is the best minigame ever made.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Ever play Gwent?
I can't even tell you how many hours I spent roaming from village to village looking for new card players like some kind of gambling addict. If I hear wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent, I'm dropping everything I'm doing. Main quest, irrelevant. Ciri, she'll be fine. I need to expand my deck. Now, while exploration in The Witcher 3 can be a bit repetitive, there's one thing this game absolutely nails. Side quests. It still blows my mind how a game with this many quests manages to make every single one of them memorable, unlike other RPGs that are 80% fetch quests and 20% escort missions. The Witcher 3 fills every side quest with actual depth. When playing on Death March, they hit even harder because every contract, every haunted house, and every cursed noble comes with the added weight of knowing you could die at any moment. And if Death March has taught me anything, it's this. Running is always an option. Too many ghouls? Run. Your ex-wife, the water hag, wants child support. Run. Caught cheating in Gwent. Run. In my first playthrough, I felt like Superman, unstoppable, slashing my way through waves of enemies. Now, I feel more like a ballerina, dodging, rolling, and spamming Quen just to survive. And you know what? That makes every victory more rewarding. Every time you take down a powerful enemy, you feel like you've truly earned it. There's no hand-holding here, just pure brutal satisfaction. And after all those experiences, challenges, hardships, and struggles, yes, I can finally say that I have played The Witcher in its truest form. That's what makes you a true Witcher.